Hi, I'm Ted Bainbridge, president of Build Magazine, here for another episode of Homes of Build Magazine with Don Rothrock of Rothrock Construction in Jupiter, Florida. Don, we're excited to be here. We're excited to learn more about this property. But before we get started, give us a little history on you and Rothrock Construction.
Yeah, thank you. We started in Jupiter, and the one thing that kind of sets us apart is we're a design build firm. We kind of do anything from full house renovations to new ground up construction. More of a focus on ground up construction, and taking a process from the initial start of design to the very final part of permitting, and then actually coming to a great house like this.
So what was here before? Was this a scrape and then rebuild? And how long did it take you to put this together?
So before it was an old 1960s house. The client just fell in love with the lot. It's 350 feet on a point overlooking Jupiter Island. You can have nobody in your backyard right here. The overall build time and everything with permitting was just under 2 years.
Which is shocking. That's fast. In our world, that's fast.
It is. It's here.
Obviously, you've got your process, and at some point, you'll all see the views here. There's nothing out here except water and mangroves. It's spectacular. Super peaceful. Can't wait to take a look. Let's get rolling. So, Don, this floor, I'm dumbfounded with the floor. I can't believe there are no seams in it, there's no cracks in it, and this is a big space. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we're really proud of it, for the 7,800 square feet. Putting the extra little sheen and coloration in it to give that, type of shine is really kind of unique. It's almost as good as, when you kind of go into the master bathroom.
Yes.
That is a 4 foot by 4 foot, tile that's in there. It's pretty much almost like a spa. Very, very kind of unique. Opens out to an outdoor shower.
The outdoor shower is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we're in Florida. I felt like I was in Hawaii. It was so secluded, so private. It was romantic. And there you've got the ocean literally 50 feet away.
Yeah. And you have a direct water view of that also too, so you just got to pop outside a little area. Very unique.
No, before we get out of the bathroom, we got to talk about the cabinetry in the master closet.
Yeah, that is all a high gloss, cabinet finish.
Who did the woodworking? The attention to detail, the gloss, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a high gloss finish, actually with the linen, kind of combination with the mat on the side of it. Once again, all modern cabinetry, did a beautiful job. They did the whole entire house, the slat wall, even the custom, headboard wall that's in the master bedroom too as well.
Interesting. Okay, and the chandeliers, they both match?
Yes, everything, kind of matches within that part of the master bedroom.
Who did those?
Lightology, that's down in Miami.
Now we're in the master bedroom. The pop-down TV?
Yeah, the pop-down TV is, pretty unique. It's a 80-inch TV that kind of rolls down out of the floating ceiling. We did that because the homeowner wanted a direct view again to the water. And then just beyond the drop-down TV is a sunken sitting area outside the master bedroom with a fire pit.
Yeah, and the cool thing about that is when I notice sitting on the bed, you don't even notice it. Your eye goes straight to the view. You don't even notice the sitting area.
Correct, yeah. We wanted to frame that view again, very similar to the front entry with the 3 perspectives. Yep. It kind of repeats itself again in his master bedroom.
Were there any other challenges that you had in the house that you had to overcome, similar to what you did with the concrete floor?
The layout of the overall house, since it takes up the full type of footprint with the Delta D type of pool and arrangement of the site, was probably another unique part.
Yeah, I love the backyard. I love the pool. I love the infinity edge.
The new infinity edge, type of pool where it kind of rolls in for the spa. It looks like the spa, and actually the pool is almost one.
How does that work?
With a lot of careful tile planning and making sure that we actually sit down with the customer to pick out the correct tile to achieve that type of finish.
It does, it blends in, but there is enough of a lip so that the hot water in the tub is not,
Right.
the cold water doesn't leak into the hot water.
And each client has something different. Some clients, want it within a ½ inch, some want it within an inch or two. So it's really designed, of how many people can actually fit into the spa.
Okay, so as we're kind of wrapping up, this table is beautiful. We got to make mention of it. I love the stainless steel or the steel vein through this. Who created the idea behind this?
So this was a very unique combination and collaboration with, our team and actually the owner. The owner was very involved. He personally went down to Marble of the World, picked out the slab. He wandered around the whole warehouse that was down there. And he came across the slab. He said, "Hey, I need to have this slab." I said, "What are we going to use it for?" He goes, "We'll figure it out later." A couple months down the road, he came with some sketches. He goes, "I want to do a real custom dining room table."
So you went to Marble of the World, got the components, and then who built it?
So MGM Fabricators, they actually kind of came in, and it was kind of unique because you had to slice the two pieces of marble, separate it. It has a honeycomb slab underneath it to make it light, so that way it doesn't kind of come crashing down on you. Because if you take a look at the feet, he wanted the same triangulated, type of, design theme. It was a very, very heavy table. We actually had to go and come in with a piece of equipment to kind of set it down into the metal structure.
Okay, so this wasn't a function of several guys would walk it through the door.
Nah, this is a whole bunch of, one machine with a whole bunch of suction cups. With 4 or 5 guys around it trying to line up the metal, the base plate.
And this is epoxy that puts it together?
Yes, it is actually, kind of glued together.
Awesome. Well, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal table, and for the homeowner, it's one of his unique, prides. He really takes, a lot of, great pride into his design also too, and it's a great collaboration with him.
Now, somebody was telling me waterfalls are out of vogue.
They're really not. I mean, they've kind of come back. I mean, it's a very unique, type of material. It's very durable. Yeah. Actually, inside the Cambria slab also too is the galley, type of sink. Yeah. I mean, that galley sink is probably the most hottest item that's on the market right now.
Why?
It simply just allows you to go and do meal prep, sushi prep, washing. It has, 10 different functions to it. You can actually get knife blocks, and there's, another 15 more accessories.
How long has that been in vogue?
I would say within the last 2 to 3 years, that's it. So that's been a new trend. Instead of just doing like a regular sink or the old farmhouse sinks, those are kind of going away, and this is coming up. Has a great feature where you can actually do 2 of the actual kitchen spouts, which just makes it such a spectacular piece.
Your cabinets, whoever did them, magnificent job. I love the grain matching.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That was all modern cabinetry. Great company to go and work with. Everything's lined up from our design build team with all the seams.
Is this a drawer within a drawer? Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's a drawer within a drawer.
Oh, I love the depth to this. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Who supplied the appliances?
Fuse Appliances was the actual supplier and installer of the appliances. Everything here is a combination of Wolf, Sub-Zero, and the newest Miele coffee makers.
This here, was this a design from your team, or was this something the client said, "I really like this and I want to put it in our house"?
That was a design from our team. It was a little bit of collaboration with the client. We actually went through 3 or 4 different designs.
You look at these things and they really are a work of art.
And it's actually functional. So that whole actual, front panel is all done by magnets. So if you ever want to go and service it, the whole front panel just pops off.
This here?
That there pops off.
Oh, that's a clever idea. So is your client do they love to entertain? Is that why they've got this? And they must love to cook.
He loves to entertain, and he loves the view. So his whole point when he kind of came to this site was, I want to be able to go to every room and have a view out to like the water and into the intercoastal. So, and that's how we designed all the windows, all the access points, throughout the house.
The feature that stands out the most, especially when you walk into the house, is this front door. Is it a pivot door?
It is a pivot door. The way that we actually designed the pivot door with our team, as you're coming up to the house, each one of these squares is a perspective view through into the intercoastal.
Really?
So the bigger one is from like farther away. As you get closer and closer, then your focal point of your, eyesight and everything gets within the upper square.
That's even a better story. That's a great idea. All right, Don.
Yes.
Thanks. This magnificent home, your homeowner is fantastic. The setting, I mean, there had to be pressure on you to create a magnificent place because you didn't want to screw up this setting. You did a killer job. I love the master bedroom. I love the master bathroom. And we love to party, and this is an entertainer's dream. So well done. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Homes of Build magazine. Like us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us. We want feedback so that we can grow the channel and bring you more exceptional homes from around the nation.